experience with having a weird brain. By me, obviously. Hey, I don't know if you noticed this from my last video, but when I was talking about my friends, I said, we all have ADD and ADHD. I don't want to explain all that stuff with ADHD, I just want to talk about my experience. Basically, I have ADHD, and I'm not generally a smart person. That probably sounds like self-loathing or something, so let me explain. Studios. Saying I'm not smart in a certain sense. I get decent grades, but that's only because I hyperfixate at the task at hand. The only class I am bad at is World Studies. That's not my fault. It's just not my forte. I work better with hands-on stuff like tech, band, writing, and math. My teacher is not a bad teacher. We'll call him Mr. Mappison. Mr. Mappison, if you're watching this, I do not understand Canva. Please give me an extension. There's only so much I can freaking handle. Moving on. Not smart in the street smart kind of way. It's hard for me to socialize, navigate, think straight without moving my body, or anything like that. If you're like me and can't do any of these things, good luck. If you can give me any advice, please help. My ADHD is pretty stereotypical. I have both types of ADHD, so I guess you could say I'm double dipping. That wasn't even funny, why did I do? I do basic ADHD stuff. I hyperfixate on the stupidest things. I fidget, I have an annoyingly good sense of smell. Not exactly sure if that's ADHD or not, but I don't like the textures of foods, and I get easily annoyed at a lot of things. And I have 14 million thoughts per second. I'm impatient and I can't handle sugar, but I sure am creative. You know Katie Mitchell from Mitchell's Faces and Machines, and how she sees all those squiggles and stuff? That's kind of how it works for me. There are some downsides, though. Anxiety. Yay! Everybody's favorite thing to hate. I don't want to get in depth with this, so I'm going to shut up about this. I've done some dumb things. For example, one time on a random Sunday in 4th grade, I decided I wanted to ride down the stairs in a cardboard box. I am now aware that this is stupid. We all got together. Me, Charlie, and my sister Ellie all gathered pillows, cushions, blankets, and plushies, and took them to the bottom of the stairs and set it up. I grabbed my favorite stuffed dog, Wishbone. Gotta love that guy. A helmet, some sunglasses, and a big box. I set it up. I was about to descend into disaster when my dad luckily came and put a stop to it. I'm thankful now that Dad stopped me from going down those stairs now, but then I was peeved. I wrote in my diary, yes, I was one of those kids, that my dad was a buzzkill and was ruining my fun, and I was wearing a helmet. Looking back, I probably would have snapped my neck or flown through this wall that we have at the bottom of the stairs. This story doesn't really have anything to do with being smart, but I want to tell it because I thought it was funny. One time, in the grade of the 4th, I was giving a presentation on Harriet Tubman. It was going well. I was talking clearly. I was saying words in a specific order for them to convey meaning, and I was sweating like a live duck in an oven of death mixed with heck mixed with Arizona summers. I was about to end with a cool slide explaining everything and answering the most possibly asked questions. I ended it with a bang. I got a nice long applause. I was very happy. As I was about to walk to my seat, I farted. Right there. I could have laid down on the floor and cried a river. Instead, I walked to my desk and sat there about to die. Wait, I just realized that I was just an idiot in 4th grade. Another time, in 1st grade, our house was getting renovated, and I was staying at my grandma's house in her basement. This was around the time one of the best movies ever, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, came out. I really wanted Spider-Man superpowers. So one day, I grabbed a specifically green Gatorade, a bit of dog hair, and a cobweb, and mixed them together and drank it. Yes, I know, I was dumb. Luckily, I was okay, but I was really sad when I woke up and didn't have spider powers. In conclusion, I was and still am not a smart person, but I can watch One Piece and play Kirby in the Amazing Mirror for 6 hours without even realizing it.